The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman volleyball coach Dave Franklin, I'm Michael Watching, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman gets set for the SAC semifinals against top-seeded Anderson Friday. And, Coach, before we hit on that match, you had three players named to all-conference teams Wednesday. Morgan Ballard, first team, Marnie Streeter, second team, Megan Oldenburger, a freshman selection. What have those trio meant to you here in 16 and 13 season?
Marty's been huge. Marnie came in last year, had all the physical tools, but had to learn the game, and it's been a process for her, and she's done awesome, and she's gotten better, and she's a kid that I challenge every day to be a little bit better. She's our workhorse. The conference knows that, and so we got to keep pushing her, and so I probably ride her harder than anybody. So really, really happy for her to earn that award. Morgan Ballard, what a transfer pickup we got there. She's been a great kid for our culture as well, works hard, so talented, and has just thrived in our defense. So definitely deserved that award, something that she kind of set out for, personal goal that she wanted to achieve and lead the conference in digs per set and whatnot, and she did that, so it's really exciting. And Megan, kind of same as Marnie, she came in and had to really kind of learn how to get kills at this level, and it's been a process, but over the last week or so, she started to get the kills but control her air rate. So really neat to see all three of them earn that. And I think their teammates in practice, they push each other constantly. And I think that competitiveness in our gym helps them be prepared for game night. So give those kids their credit for the hard work they put in, but their teammates definitely pushed them as well.
We talked about it a little on Tuesday night, but you get to stay in your home gym for the semifinals. How important is that for you as a coach to be able to prepare here? The girls can sleep in their own bed, and you don't have to worry about a big trip for the SAC semifinals.
A lot more comfortable with it of late. We did not show the propensity to be a home team early on. We were definitely under 500 there for a while, but it looks like we've gotten comfortable in the friendly confines, the whole field house. So I think it's going to be huge. Anytime you don't have to travel and they're just in their routine, that's an advantage. And so we'll have a crowd, the comfortabilities of that, and that's anytime you're in a new environment, to have the crowd not be against you is always an advantage.
It's an Anderson team that's won 22 straight matches, third longest winning streak in the country. What's it going to take to put an end to that Friday night?
Serving line from the start. And if we continue to play like we have offensively for about the last three matches, and really the last week, I think it's going to be a real good war. And because, like we talked about last night, they make a run in every set. And so if we're able to side out because we're playing good offensively, it's going to be really close. At their place, we were up probably 6-7 points in the first set. They ran back, it got close. We lost a close one, like 2 or 3 points. Second set, they were up like 7-1. Called a timeout. Over the last 34 points, it was 18-16. Mm-hmm. So it's a team we've proven that we can play with. It's can we stop that run they seem to have against everybody. And if we're able to do that, it's going to be a close match, and hopefully we can pull it out on our home court.
You were able to do that against Tusculum. You were down 9-2 in the third and the fourth set. You were able to storm all the way back and get leads in each of those two sets. Having that first tournament experience for a lot of these girls, what did that mean to get that experience out of the way before you get a really good Anderson team?
Oh, it's huge. They learned how much the emotions can control what they're doing. Whether last night we had some hesitation plays that we hadn't had for a while. Kids like, I'm going to go, but maybe I shouldn't. And I think that was somewhat of the environment. So now they're going to be comfortable with, like, it's back to, there it is, get the ball. So that'll be a big deal that they had that experience. Also, the adrenaline, sometimes you hit a shot softly and it still goes out of bounds. Like, I barely touched that thing. Well, welcome to adrenaline. And it gets higher the more that gets on the line. And so having that experience in a conference tournament match will allow them to come out from the get-go, so we shouldn't have any jitters.
You feel, obviously, I'm sure, really confident after the win against Tusculum that you have the chance of getting into the region. Well, this is another one of those opportunity for one of those top 8 spots to beat a team up there. How do you try to manage that expectation while still focusing on the task at hand, rather?
For us, it's just focusing on the next match. And we knew going into certain matches it would have more of an effect. And so I think if we can just focus on the task at hand, that's worked for us. It's worked for us getting a couple big victories over Queens and Tusculum, regionally ranked teams. So I think we just kind of keep the vibe we have going, and so far it hasn't been a distraction. So don't foresee it being one going forward.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck Friday.
Thank you.
He's Carson-Newman volleyball coach Dave Franklin. I'm Michael Watching, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.